I strongly believe that you've been following the story, you've been following the trend, and all that has to do with electricity situation in the country. NERC sometime last week called for an increase rather the electricity tariff for customers within the Band A area of electricity supply. But despite this development, many Nigerians have come out and they are crying out loud and say that this development is not going to be sustainable. This development is not going to be acceptable. Some are saying that the president needs to act, and then the minister is saying that Minister of Power rather is saying that they are not going back on this decision. I need to get your thoughts on this now. First, what is your reaction to this hike in electricity tariff at this point in time? Do you think this is coming in at the right time? That's on one side. And on the second side, NERC is saying that all DisCos must, as a matter of urgency, refund customers on Band B, C, D, and E who are also one way or the other overbilled. I want to get your thoughts on this. In a country where data is a problem, in a country where enforcing rules and regulation is a problem, do you see DisCos actually remitting these customers who are currently overbilled based on this development that we're seeing now?
Okay, thank you. Let me start with the last question.
All right.
Yes, NERC has a responsibility. They have been empowered by the Constitution to regulate that sector. And if they are regulating, they must regulate with effectiveness and with purpose. And if they have said, yes, DisCos, you have overbilled, you have collected, reform. And if those DisCos have refused to reform, then of course, they should make use of the regulatory hammer on those DisCos. By way of suspension, by way of revocation, by way of fine. So NERC has to do that. Now, whether it is right now to increase the tariff or not increasing the tariff, yes, we'll say there's never a right time. But my own issue now goes back to our generation. We must try to understand all the processes and see to understand where the problem lies. Is it in generation? That's no. Is it in transmission? That's totally. Is it in distribution? Is it in metering? So we need to get the issue right. Metering is key. We need to meter consumers. When you meter, because you cannot tell me with near 3,000 megawatts of electricity, a sort of a population of 200 million Nigerians. That is not fair at all. So it is not proper. We need to increase our generation so that the transmission improve the infrastructure, so they can actually say, okay, this is what we are transmitting. If they tell us they are transmitting over 20,000 megawatts today, of course, DisCos will not have any problem, because DisCos are the ones that will take it to me and you. It is what the generator they are giving to them. You cannot say, okay, Band A, they are giving them 20 hours of electricity. There will be no electricity to give to people in other bands. Okay? So
all right.
It is as simple as that. Increase your generation, then we can see the solution to the problem.
But Charles, some people are saying that there is no place in Nigeria where Nigerians enjoy 20 hours of power supply, because one of the reasons that NERC is giving is that these customers within the Band A area actually enjoy 20 hours of uninterrupted power supply. And some Nigerians are saying that it is never possible in this time and age where some areas in the country are enjoying 20 hours of uninterrupted power supply. Is it that with this hike, Nigerians are going to be paying for continued and increased darkness? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, again, these places that consume electricity 20 hours probably in a day, as long as they are metered, I don't have any problem. The only issue will come when they are not metered. Because if you claim you supply the electricity 20 hours a day, my meter reading will tell. And if they are not supplying me, of course I will not pay. It's not like I consume and I will pay. So for me, it's not a problem. If people are saying so apart from the country or they don't have, you cannot have 20 hours of electricity. Yes, and I've done a little research. There are some places, even in Lagos here, that gets that amount of electricity. So places have confirmed it. So I am saying the solution will be metering. So you don't need to break your head as to how many hours you consume. As long as you are metered, the meter will show for it. One of the estimated again, no. Metering solution to what we are going through today. So if they claim that yes, they supply a particular area or an industrial area 20 hours of light, then of course the meter will show, and of course they will pay. Because the essence of this bank is for them to pay more so that other banks that are private individuals, residential homes, the difference, they can now begin to pay. Because for you to give electricity, energy to everybody, some persons will pay more than others. That is why we see this different classification.
With this new development, do you still believe that we still have electricity subsidy as it is, as stipulated by the federal government?
Okay. The last time I said the government should communicate clearly, honestly, and let them tell us now the economics involved now. That with this, then there is no more subsidy on electricity. Because they are saying with this now, they will have reduced government subsidy from over ₦1 trillion. So we want to see those figures to come out from the Minister of Power so that Nigerians now know that yes, because from what we are seeing, the next 2-3 months, they might extend that to other bands and they might say they want to increase again. So we need to see correct communication from the Ministry of Power so that we are sure that yes, actually the subsidy has been removed. However, from our experience, we know that you don't remove subsidy just once. It's a gradual removal. So for me, I believe that there is still subsidy in electricity. Whether even if we continue, or the doses that they continue to pay this amount, there is still some level of subsidy. But we need to wait to see the figures to come out from the Ministry of Power.
Before we wrap up on this particular subject matter, now let me put you on the spot now. We're seeing an hike in the electricity tariff on customers within the Ban A area. Do you foresee or project any form of increment, perhaps not this year, maybe in the next 2-3 years, on consumers or customers within the Band B, Band C, Band D, and Band E? Because the government has come out to say that electricity subsidy can no longer continue. It's so much money invested in subsidizing electricity in Nigeria. Charles, how do you react to this?
Yes, if you look at the NERC Act, you can see that, yes, from time to time, they review tariff. So I will not be surprised if maybe after 3 months, 6 months, government comes up again that they want to review the tariff based on realities on ground. And they say, okay, we are going to be increasing the tariff, not only for the Band E people again, for other bands. I will not be surprised because it is already there in their act. They have the power to review electricity tariff from time to time.
All right, then let's wrap up now with this particular story as well. Bring this particular segment to a close. The federal government, through NIMC and other relevant stakeholders, have unveiled a national identity card that carries multiple functions. And I believe you've seen the story. In a quick show, let me get your thoughts on this. Do you think it's a welcome development? And then what happened to the current national identity card that we have now?
Well, it's a welcome development. What they're going to do now is those of us who have the old card, you just go for an upgrade. As long as you're already registered with NIMC, you go for an upgrade and you have all those features. And this is long overdue. We need this even since yesterday. So for me, it's good development. Identity has to come across every other segment of the economy. You know, in terms of your bank, in terms of your licensing, in terms of every other thing again. So that will become a real identity for Nigeria and of course foreigners who are resident here.
Charles Frakuga, Public and Business Affairs Analyst, thank you so much for your time with me on the show this morning.
Thank you.